No more music, no more music, shut it down, shut it down, shut down the music. Anyway, hi. You can't hear any of them just yet, but that's okay. So welcome everyone. It's been a hot minute since I've had since I've had one of these sessions, so please forgive me if I don't remember, because I forgore. Alright, if we're all clear on that though, I'm gonna undeafen so we can hear everybody.
I'm just being a fucking bird.
Hi.
Hello!
Hi everyone. Yeah?
Microphone. Hi.
Microphone, eh?
I'm screaming.
So it's been a hot minute since we've since
No, it's been a cold minute. It's been a
shut up.
freezing cold.
Sorry.
It's really cold.
I'm
Nobody's
gonna
allowed to apologize.
we're gonna get some God, this bot sucks. I hate this
Do
bot.
you want? You can add Vex error. You can do links with
I
it.
think. Oh, this is perfect. I hope.
Ah.
I don't even
I'm
know.
eating dinner.
You're
Yummy.
eating dinner?
Yummy,
Well,
yummy.
You
Dr.
better be
Pepper.
ready, because once I get the bot
Oh,
set
I'm
up,
ready. I have my character sheet open and everything.
I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat your
it's
carrot.
very quiet.
Need to get my
I eated you.
Yeah, that's
Ah.
my way of telling y'all if you don't
Why
have
is
your
Salem in
character
here
sheet open.
too?
How loud does this get?
Oh.
This is so
Ooh,
quiet.
which one is this one? I don't actually-
Okay.
Zombie, I
Yeah.
have an official announcement to make.
Uh-huh.
Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch ass
I am-
motherfucker. Just on my foot.
I
Sorry.
am more than halfway done with my D&D journal for Briar.
Ooh,
Let's go!
Okay, I will want to
No,
see
then.
that when it's done. But
I'm gonna
we
eat
should.
it.
Okay, I wish we need. Panda, do you mind
Can I eat
helping
it?
me find some forest music?
Is this not working for you?
You know what? Let's take a minute real quick. Let me kick this motherfucker. Get this bot out of here. Where do I go to get the other bot, the good one?
If you go on ID&DK, Vex error is there.
Vixera. Okay, let me. I'm just add to my.
controller.
We're some technical difficulties here, ladies and gentlemen. Please give me just a moment so we can add the good music bot so that we can actually listen to music on our fucking campaign, because apparently that's very hard to do. Oh,
we're not allowed to
boo-hoo, I'm
listen
so
to
sad you
music.
no
All I
longer
can
need
think
me.
about is the bot playing All I Want for Christmas is.
No, no.
Do it,
Yeah.
do it.
We need to get like the like medieval
was,
rendition of it.
was- the-
All
they were-
want for
I was playing
Christmas
the,
is Mariah Carey.
The version that is mixed with
One
collective
gold
consciousness from Metal Gear Solid.
No.
And it's
Yeah.
It was great.
All right. Okay, get in here. Get. I just authorized this. Hello, get in the Discord. Is it here?
Get him
Oh
in
my god,
here.
finally. Okay, how do I get this thing to work? Play
You do plus play,
forest music.
and then you can literally just put a link now to YouTube or whatever.
Okay, well I'm just gonna.
Oh, that's loud.
Is it loud?
Yeah, you
I
do
have
need
it
to turn
turned down.
Yeah, if you haven't used it before, it'll be useful.
You know,
And
this
then
is.
just plus repeat.
This is pretty ambient.
Yeah, I think
Ambient.
this is pretty good. You know, we're not in. Okay.
Just do repeat one.
Jesus!
Repeat one.
You don't have to finish it. Okay,
Yeah.
now we can actually get started. So,
Cool.
if I could remind us all where we were, last session we all decided, hey, it would be a great idea if we killed these random merchants and then ran away. And you
They
did
weren't
that.
random.
Yeah,
They
we
had-
were
they had the
told
sword.
at first.
They had
You
a hidden
did? Okay,
sword.
we're getting there. But before you did that, you robbed their carts and discovered a strange sword in a false bottom of a crate. Basically meaning there was another container below the crate. When you did this, immediately you could hear several people arriving at your location very quickly, so you all made the mad dash for the town you were attempting to get to, Terratona, which you then all decided, since night was falling, that it would probably be a good idea to lay down, you know, have
Yeah,
some...
we didn't want that level of exhaustion.
Can't believe
Yeah.
can't believe you didn't bring up the fact that we blew shit up too.
You did blow up one of their carts.
You get to
and
mention that.
You did get
I'm
visited
an
by
amazing distraction.
Joblin again, but that's all behind you now. That's all behind you now. So you're sitting outside the town of Terratona. This town you've walked to, you don't know a single thing about, other than the fact that it's out in the Konsuian Highlands, and it's pretty far away from Konsuo, where you once started. You're sitting in the forest, waking up. Everyone's waking up from their lovely night's rest that they had. And should I remind you all that Mortiferum's supposed return date is in 2 months, 28 days, and 11 hours.
Yep.
Nice.
So you all are about, I think you all said like 50 feet from the actual wall of Terratona. And you're all getting up, so I'll let you all do that. You're all waking up. It's been a long night. You all slept on the ground in sleeping bags under trees, so probably not the most amazing sleep, but you slept at the very least.
Sleep.
I immediately go over and hug Shu.
Shu sleeping in a tree is like back of his palm, second nature. Just like when owls get into that funny ball where their legs are somehow in their body. Yeah.
Yeah. Briar doesn't care. Briar flies anyway and goes and hugs Shu, being like, "Good morning."
Yeah. He wakes up.
Good morning.
Hey.
Oh, good morning, everyone.
I should mention, if anyone is to observe the area around them, you can't see much but this small clearing of trees, considered a small forest, that you're in.
Thank you.
And you could see the large gate or wall that covers Terratona. It's got a really ramshackle essence to it, not in the way Konsuo's walls did, where they were made with whatever scrap wood they could find. These walls are clearly made out of logs that are stood up, and have the tops of them sharpened into large, points so that they're spiky. They have a gate, but there seems to be only 2 guards standing outside of the gate on the ground, and no one seems to be standing atop of it, as in walking on some kind of catwalk. Would we like to approach? Would we like to, keep going?
You have the sword hidden, right?
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I've put the sword in a sheath and just put it behind my back.
You've got it. You've got it.
In the bedroll.
In my cloak. In my cloak.
In your cloak.
Yeah.
In your little... This short sword's almost as big as you, though.
Absolutely. That's why I'm putting it in my cloak, which is also as big as me.
You're just walking around with with a sword, waddling. I don't have anything in my cloak. What do you mean? But would we like to approach?
As long as the sword's hidden,
Swords
Can
hidden.
I go in the
the ears are
pocket?
hidden, we're good.
Can I go in the pocket, please?
Always.
In the pocket.
Yay.
Okay, we're going in the pocket.
The pocket.
So are we all approaching?
It seems like it.
I mean, if Tempest approaches, I approach.
True.
I will approach it.
As you walk up to this gate, the two guards wave at you. They're giving you a hearty hello, and they're like, "Oh, good morning, adventurers. Would you like to enter, or are you here for a different reason?"
We want.
We can enter.
Entry,
It's
please.
fine. I think entry's fine.
All right then.
Adventurers.
All right then. We'll we do have to ask. It's typical of anybody that comes through here, so don't feel like you're being singled out. But we do have to ask, what's the purpose of your visit? Are you here to sightsee? I mean, you here to shop? Well, we don't have much in the way of shopping.
No, we're
but
new,
Like,
we're just looking around.
just look around. All right. Yeah. We'll. Let me just. And he turns around and he pushes the door. Just kind of. It doesn't seem like it takes much effort to just kind of push the door open. The other guard just kind of watches the 4 of you. Doesn't really say anything. Sorry. I'm trying to. Music is the bane of my existence.
Give me give me the music don't repeat permission. Just give me the music
Yeah.
permission.
Yeah, I might just let you DJ for me here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, Panda.
Panda's the DJ. Panda forgets to add music half the time.
I'm stupid, okay?
For real.
Wheel for wheel. Wait, you said the 4 of us? Do they know I'm in the pocket?
Well, I imagine you're poking your head out.
No.
You full blown, are we just smuggling you in?
Oh my
Yes.
god, are we
Not
okay.
intentionally. It's not like we're being like, ah, yes, the 3 of
Yeah.
us would like to enter.
Aw,
We're
yeah.
just like,
The
we can go there.
3 of us. You know, the 3 of us.
No, we're not doing that.
Alright, I'm just gonna
It would be funny.
give you administrator. Who cares?
I was just about to
God.
post like give me.
So
Okay, let me turn off the DM's journal channel.
Oh god, yeah, no, you gave access to all of our chats to everybody.
this is so scuffed. I'm
And
I'm
the D-
so sorry.
I'm not clicking on anything. I'm just so I don't for
now we
anything.
can see your roles though, so I'm gonna just start muting stuff.
Jesus. Okay,
Mute
hold on.
panel.
Why are you muting
We can
everything?
just mute them. It's fine.
Or you could just turn off so players can't see it.
Jesus, I should have prepared this before. There we go.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
no, you're an admin too.
Just
Okay,
mute stuff. It's fine.
I'm just gonna, you know what? Just make a new roll real quick, just to make things simple.
Panda.
Hi, it's me, Panda.
Real. Anyway,
Panda.
What's up? What?
Hi.
Hi.
I would like hug.
Sure.
Yay. Chat, I give you all hugs.
Ooh.
I don't know how to do this. I don't fucking know how to do this with Vexera.
I have blood, right? Okay. Can just give me a second.
Jesus, I cannot work a fucking bot, can I?
You cannot know.
I'm just gonna play my favorite game on the App Store.
No. I swear, we'll get right back into this. Hold on. We gotta.
Oh, don't worry.
We just have to figure out this stupid fucking bot.
Honestly, this is definitely great skills to know. It's the game I was talking about in your SMP chat the other day.
Jesus, I should have done this before. Ah.
We're living.
Oh,
Okay, admin.
Zombie, I have a question to ask you in
Uh-huh.
DMs real quick.
Go ahead.
Oh, Lord.
I'm gonna DM you real quick.
Sorry, everyone listening. Oh, we just need to.
We're
Sorry
just-
about this thing. I'm stupid.
Great
Yeah,
learning.
we're both stupid.
That's right. D&D.
D&D.
Jesus. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out in a minute. Player. There we go. Okay, players have access now. You all, I think you all could control everything. Anyhow, so let's continue while Panda figures out the music, because I'm pretty sure you all have permission now. As the 4 of you enter the town, you notice it looks a lot better than Konsuo did. The houses are much more well kept. The trees that surround the entire village look healthy and grown, and the buildings seem a lot more bustling than they did in Konsuo. They seem to look a lot better off in Konsuo. There's a bunch of people walking around, all of them wearing some form of green, and there seems to also be some other people dressed in other colors, but those people mainly seem to be gathered a little outside the town hall.
Like green, it's cursive.
You can turn off admin for players if you want.
No, just it's fine. Who cares?
I've set it up so I have permissions for everything.
Okay. Can we go to what I want, please? Jesus. I didn't even. I'm gonna go insane. No! Why did you put that on? No! Oh my fucking god. Fortnite Chapter 4. Okay. You know what, Panda? I'm just gonna let you fuck around with that. I'm gonna ignore it for my own sanity. But anyway. So as I just said, the main hall seems to be the most active place in all of Terratona. The Druidic Gathering Hall and Tavern, or what you could assume to be big buildings, they don't seem to be super active right now, from what you can tell. I'd say you all are probably you just walked in the gate, so I'll say you're up at that. That's not what you're up at that one little turn. You all can see on the map as you go in through the little road that sticks out. You're all right up at that one little turn that turns into those other 3 houses. So there's plenty for you to see in Terratona, but it's up to you what you'd like to see.
You have a map again?
Where's the map?
It's up on stream.
It's up on stream, and
Oh.
I'll also post it in Game
Yeah.
Time Chat.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
I will do that.
I don't like to kill my thing by watching streams.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
VCs.
don't worry. Hold on. Let me D&D stuff. There it is. All right, it's in player chat.
Oh,
There's many faces walking around Terratona. You can tell it's very, like as I've said, it's a very active city.
it's in game time. Okay.
I also should mention that you don't know probably a lot about your quest. What you know so far is that there might be some weird shield around what you think is Mortiferum's tower in the Inhumani swamps, or so they're called on the map that you all saw in the bar. And also you killed a guy, but we don't need to we don't get on that part.
We
We
don't
need to get on
talk
that part.
about it.
We
We
don't
don't really need to
talk.
talk about
We
that.
don't talk about what
Where do
happened
we
in
want to
Conceal.
go?
Don't worry about it.
There's more.
I kind of want to. I feel like Shu is getting just a little like dragging himself towards the Druidic Gathering Hall. I think as a
Ooh.
little bird guy, as a little ranger, he's probably a little interested in that.
We want to just go with.
Are we all
Sure.
following?
You know, following
good,
little
yeah.
bird.
I'm still in the pocket.
We're going with Shu.
All right.
As you
I'm
all
in the pocket.
as you all walk along you can notice, some of the crowd or some of the people who are outside are kind of like giving. Who am I echoing through? Ash. I'm echoing through you. I'm sorry. Okay, there you go. I think you got it. But the people who are walking around are giving you weird little looks. They're a little confused as to why you're walking that way. And you notice that the ones doing this are mostly those who have long green cloaks on that kind of they drape down to over their feet, but they aren't dragging on the floor. These people are kind of like looking at you a little weirdly, but they don't look at you like you're doing something awful or wrong.
Hey, if they had a problem, they can say it to my face.
But as you all walk up to the Druidic Gathering Hall, there's simply a door, and you can hear like murmuring, like coming from inside.
Do we just go in?
Wait. I
They're
have
like signs.
an idea.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Zombie?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Can I use hold up. Where is
God.
hold
Hold on,
up.
do you want to
Can
read the
I
outside?
Can I use this ability that I have called
no.
active camo, where I can magically turn myself invisible?
You're already in my pocket.
I can
Um,
magically turn myself into a pickle Morty.
How would you
Funniest shit
even?
I've ever
Okay, well
seen.
maybe you should, observe a little more first. I think I
You're
will
already in
allow
my
you.
pocket.
I will allow
Thank
you to do that if you want, but I would encourage some.
Yeah, we don't know if
exploration.
this is like aggressive or not.
You have
You
to
have a
look-
window?
I should mention none of you have asked.
That's why I
observe
wanted
the
to go
outside of the
in
building.
go in invisibly.
Is there a window?
Understandable.
From the Druidic Gathering Hall, you notice that the building is completely walled off. You can't see any windows from the front side, and it seems to have a little bit of an overgrowth problem, despite noises being heard from inside. There's small vines creeping up the sides,
Just druid
and
energy. It's fine.
but the vines here seem a little withered, yet still growing. It almost seems as if though these plants are dead, but also growing at the same time.
Well, that's normal.
Well, fuck this. I'm just knocking on the door.
As you give the door a little knock, 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 you can hear the murmuring. You can hear like the murmuring mainly go continuing, but you can also hear, "Hey, someone get the door! Fuck!" They don't sound very happy about it, and you hear little footsteps running up to the door, like dun 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 dun, and then they kind of like slowly push it open. There's a little chain. You can tell it's one of those little chain locks where you slide the thing, so you can open it a little bit from the inside, but not all the way. And you open it, and there's a guy poking his head out. You notice he's wearing the same green cloak that most other people are wearing. He looks you up and down, doesn't recognize you, and he's like, who the fuck are you?
Hi. We're new in town.
And what the? You're new in town, and you walk here and not the main hall?
I mean,
Can
tell me you don't look cooler.
zombie?
Yes.
Can Shu being, cause like little bird man, right? Little bird boy.
Bird boy.
Rangers, druid, both deal with nature.
Right.
Can Shu? Let's see. What would I need for this? Can I guess deception. Can Shu try to like bullshit and be like, I'm a druid, and I heard about your epic group.
I would
God.
say,
Get his way in.
I would say, because you're not wearing the cloak or anything.
He's wearing a cloak. It's not the same color. But
It's
he's
not the
got
same
one.
color too, and Sunny just revealed you're new in town. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
roll at disadvantage.
Why do I feel like this is
Question:
when I
Is
should
there
go
a way? Is there a way that I can mend this with no advantage or disadvantage by Shu saying that he's from another druidic community, and that's why his cloak is a
I would
different
say
color?
okay. I would say no advantage. I'd say no advantage.
Okay, just roll it regular. Okay, I
Yeah.
can do that. I can do that. 14.
a zombie.
Hold on, Ash. So,
Okay.
So go ahead. Deceive me.
Yeah, so Shu wiggles his way next to Tempest.
And he's like, sorry, we are new in town, but I'm a traveling druid, and there's another community that I come from who spoke
From where?
very.
Where's
He-
the other
he-
maps?
He,
I got.
he looks you straight in the eyes. From where?
Oh, do we have the other maps in the server?
Did you not hear? It's
Uh,
traveling
Oh,
from lots of
Yeah,
places.
the main map is in the maps channel.
Is it okay?
Let me-
All right, everyone, we need to bullshit a location.
It's from lots of places. They're a traveling druid.
Ye-
Hmm.
yeah, but where do you come from? Where'd you
That's the
start?
entire point.
No,
Oh,
where'd you
why-
start
oh.
your journey at? You're not even the druid. Why are you answering for them?
Oh, because I'm traveling with them. What? Should I just
Yeah, that's
randomly
like-
here? I'm learning about druids.
I'm gonna take a really risky blow. Denza's the only place with a fucking forest on the map.
yeah.
So okay, tell me
Only
that.
goddamn
Tell me that
place.
then. Tell me
Denza
that then.
Point.
Yeah, she was like, oh, well, I started in Denza Point, but, I've been
He
working
slams
around
the
looking
door
at
on
different...
you. Just
Fuck.
boom.
Okay.
Clearly, what you
Zombie.
said was total bullshit, and he knew that.
Zombie.
hmm
Experience for the rest of us to do shit.
While that was happening, could Briar have gone invisible and snuck out of the pocket? So Briar's still in there?
Oh.
That's what I was trying to ask.
Oh. Okay.
That's definitely what I thought Ash was gonna do.
Okay.
I mean,
wanted to
technically,
get the
the
door
shoe
open.
is kind of stalling a little bit. It does
Shu
give him
was
time.
stall. Yeah, I'll say that's okay. That's okay.
Do you
Panda,
need me to roll
Panda,
for it?
Can you get murmuring going on? Ambient murmuring, thank you. No, with the bot, Panda.
I know. I'm just being.
Does it require a roll? Because I haven't heard active camo before.
I mean, you're invisible, so
This is what it says. You are able to magically turn yourself invisible. as a full action in combat or anytime out of combat. Once invisible, you can't be targeted by an enemy's attacks unless your presence has been made apparent. Your invisibility will be dropped by anti-magic or if you make an attack. This ability cannot be canceled by a counterspell action.
Okay.
Ash can just.
Ash is invisible. That's all. That's all. So, okay. While the three of you wait outside, Ash has snuck in. And Ash, as this man shuts the door on Shu, you're completely alone, invisible. He walks off. He's he's clearly upset, and there's several other people dressed like him, all saying, "Guys, what the hell are we supposed to do? We can't keep that fake thing in the main hall. They're going to realize eventually." And then another one will go, but it's been keeping them busy, and we don't know what to do with the one we haven't here. What are we supposed to do? We can't cure this thing. We've been trying for months. And then there's a main one. He's sitting. So the room is encompassed by a bunch of these green cloaked people, all sitting on it's a curved table. They're all sitting on chairs around this curved table. There's about 6 or 7 of them, and in the middle of the room is a large stone pedestal with what looks to be a magic field kind of rising out of it, and in the middle of that is a large golden seed. And you can't see them very well, but there seems to be a person sat behind the seed, and since you're short, you can almost gain an angle of what their legs look like. Their cloak doesn't seem to actually go down above their feet. It actually looks more like a cape draped underneath them, and everybody in that room is shouting at each other. They don't know what's going on. They're looking at the seed. They're yelling back and forth. It's pandemonium in there. No. Shut up, Panda. What would you like to do, Ash?
You said that there's a barrier up around the golden seed.
Yes.
Would I be able to make a history check on the seed to know if I know anything about it?
I would say no, but you can make an Arcana check.
You got it. Hold up. What's my Arcana? +2. Let's go. Hold up. Oh,
I did forget to mention, the seed is also, like, spinning in the room, like an item in Minecraft. It's, like, spinning around in place. You know, just kind of rotating, showing itself to the entire room.
Love that. We love that. Hey, Zombie.
We're just playing Minecraft.
That's a 19.
That's a 19. Yeah, since you've literally never heard of this item before, I'm gonna say you don't know what you're looking at. You have no clue what that is. This is clearly some obscure, random item that some people have come to see, but if you're not from the realm, you don't really know of it. But since you've been kind of like studying it, sitting there with, remind me how long your invisibility lasts? What's its duration?
It lasts until my presence is known.
Oh, okay. So while you're sitting there observing it, as it spins around, you notice it's not the same kind of veiny, diseased look that the guy who was stabbed a while ago was, the guy that turned, but clearly there's some gross, disgusting growth on this seed, and it is violent. It is moving. It almost looks like it would be ready to thrash out of the seed if it was ready. Seemingly, it won't do it because of this field, but the druids all at the table are all freaking out about it. They're continuing to say, who even got in and infected it in the first place? They're in shambles. One of them mentions a bandit captain who might have done it, but then the other one goes, no, his shipment got robbed earlier by some morons, that stupid, I don't know. I think Joblin said like a rabbit or something, and like a owl. I don't know, man. And then another druid goes, I'm sorry, you said what? And then the other, then the other druid on the other side of the table says, "Yeah, no, Joblin came back from putting out a fire with another one of our druids, Theo, and you know they said you know there was this group of people there. They kind of were just standing around, and there was this I think there was an owl person, like a little pixie thing, I think an elf and a rabbit, and they were like, I'm sorry, Alterera." That caravan, like we're talking that caravan, that one, and they're like, yeah, but I figured, you know, they weren't involved. And the other guy, he looks at him. By the way, the three of you are still outside. You can only hear this. As Ash is the only one hearing this, and the other one looks at you, and the other one looks at them, and he's like, he's like, he is putting his hands down, and he slams them down on the table with a big boom. And everybody, hold on, and everybody shushes. And he says, they're outside right now. And the other one looks back at him. And they all turn and look straight at you, Ash. They can't see you, but they look straight at you.
Oh, fuck.
Roll a wisdom check for me to see if you freak out.
A wisdom check. Okay, so that's +3. Let's go. That's a 21.
You don't freak out. You realize they're only all looking at the door because they know you're outside. Panda, can you skip the song? And they're all looking at the door right now, and they're all shifting their eyes between each other. The man.
Wait, so it just goes silent in there?
What?
Oh
yeah, no. You all hear it go silent. You all hear it go silent.
I hide. You know something's gone wrong if people go silent.
Hey, Panda.
Yeah, what's up?
Wait, no. Sorry, not
You're
Panda.
in the building still.
Zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cast Mage Hand and outside of the building to make some weird hand gestures like hide now?
Open the door.
I'm gonna say yeah, since that's a cantrip, you can cast that. But I'm gonna say make a. I'm split between intelligence or charisma. Make a charisma check to see if the hand makes gestures that convey your message.
Okay.
What message is
it a saving throw or just a regular charisma check?
I would say make a check for this, and also, you know, as Sunny said, what message are you trying to convey? Like, give me words. Give me words. Give me a phrase.
Wait, can I use sign language?
I mean, yeah. But I'd still say make a charisma check.
Wait, you guys know sign language?
Thieves' Cant is somewhat similar.
Yeah.
Thieves' Cant is like hidden languages.
Do you know sign language?
Me? Yeah.
No, does Briar know sign language?
I don't think Briar would. I should mention.
No, I'm just expecting random hand motions.
I
just thought you wanted our attention.
Are you casting this? Are you?
Hold up.
Make that check.
I know what you are, zombie. I know what you're doing.
Teehee. Teehee. I wiggle a little. No, I didn't say.
That is a 19, I think. Yeah, that's a 19.
The hand conveys in kind of a bunch of motions. Points at the door, points at them, and kind of makes like a bonking on the head motion, and then it kind of like one-handed shrugs, which conveys the message to everybody else. These guys inside probably, which is the shrug, are wanting to beat us up. If that's what you were going for.
They can try.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you were going
I hide.
for. So what are you all doing now that these people are coming toward the door?
Hide, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not hiding.
Where
at
are
all.
you hiding? Because you don't have much to hide. There's
I am
some
going to
shrubbery
run
by the
around.
roads.
I'm gonna run around the side of the building and hide.
All right,
I'm not
where's
open.
Tempest going?
I'm just letting it happen. It's fine.
Good lord.
Y'all can hide if you want. I'm vibing.
Is there... Big man, is there
Mhm.
any high up spot that, like, Shu could quickly try to perch up onto?
I mean, if you
Did
want
you
to try
get
to
on the roof?
Yeah, I was about to say, you want to try to get on the roof?
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
use my wings too. What do you think that would be? Like acrobatics, dex?
I mean,
What are
it's
you
only a
feeling?
10-foot building. It's only a single story.
Oh, okay, yeah, my flight speed is 30. So yeah,
Yeah.
he just fucking phew, he's up.
On the
I
roof.
just stay half
yeah.
of you. Just
Okay,
L.
so
I'm fine.
Panda, I'm gonna ask you then because you are the only other one outside right now. Where are you going?
I am hiding
You're-
around the side of the building
okay.
and stealthing.
That covers Tempest. Where are you going?
I ain't budging.
You're just staying there?
Bestie, I'm fine.
Okay, Ash. So the man who you recognize as being as opening the door earlier is coming toward you. Doesn't notice you, obviously, but is coming toward you. So if you were to make your move, it would be now. Are you going to do anything in the room? Are you going to maybe try to slip out the door when he opens it? There's a lot of options here.
What type of shoes is he wearing?
Okay. They're like, what are those shoes that, like, all elves wear ever? He's not an elf, but what are those shoes? Like, they're leather, they're very tight, and they're pointy at the end. They're not boots. I forget the name of them, but they're made of leather.
Here's the main question: do they have laces?
No, because those are not in medieval era.
Okay. You said it has like the curvy bit to it at the
Yeah,
at
it's
the
got
tip, right?
it's got a pointy end that kind of curves up a little. Yeah.
I want Briar to go and cling onto that thing for dear life as
Oh my
he
god.
walks.
Oh my god. So are you going to just cling onto it, or are you going to like think about what might happen if you cling on?
I think about what might happen if I cling on.
Okay, so if you cling on, you before you like, you kind of like make the motion to do this as he takes another step closer, but then you think, oh, he's gonna notice if I'm with the extra weight added to one shoe. So I will say I will let you do that, but
Wait,
make a dexterity check so you can manage your own body weight in order to make it seem normal. Or no,
Yeah.
make an acrobatics check for that. That would
acrobatics
fit
check?
more. Yeah, that would
I
fit
have a
more.
+4 to this. Let's
Oh, boy.
go.
I say roll at advantage.
That's
say
a 22.
okay. I was gonna say roll at advantage because you're also 9 foot and probably like 10 pounds, but
I'm
I'm small.
0.8 inches and I weigh 3 pounds.
oh my god, you're not even.
I'm 0.9 inches and I weigh pounds.
Jesus. Anyway, you grab onto his shoe and you're kind of like bobbing up and down with him so that when he puts his foot down, he doesn't feel the weight, but when he picks his foot up, he might feel the weight as if though he was wearing his shoe. He pulls the lock off the door, flings the door open. He is clearly perturbed and he sees it's just Tempest and he stares directly at Tempest and asks,
Where's the rest of you?
No. Where did your friends go?
What makes you think we were friends?
You were with them. They were new to town. Listen.
I said I was new to town.
Listen.
You kept telling
Nope.
me you haven't had several new travelers come together?
He's just kind of like pointing his finger angrily at you as you say these things, like being sarcastic.
Yeah?
Please tell me you aren't the 4 dumb idiots that robbed a caravan, maybe just a couple
I don't know. What did they look like?
Oh, I don't know. There was a rabbit. There was an owl person. There was an elf too. They also mentioned a
Oh,
pixie.
you know what? That's a real shame. I'm not an elf.
Okay, well, do you have pointy ears?
My ears are covered.
Racist.
Well, no, he's asking. He's asking. He doesn't know, so he's asking.
If I had pointed ears, don't you think they'd be on display?
He stares at you blankly after you say this, and he just puts his hands together and goes, "If you took something from that caravan, you are in very much danger, and I'm talking like Guy would raid our village danger, which is not an inconvenience not only to you, but to me. And as you can see," he kind of sidesteps and points to the golden seed in the middle of the room, which you can see this violent infection on. "We kind of might have a problem with him already. So please tell me you didn't raid them convincingly so that I may at the very minimum walk back in there with blissful ignorance."
I didn't take anything from anyone.
He stares at you silently for a few moments, and then make a dexterity saving. Make a dexterity. No, make a dexterity saving throw as he reaches forward to grab you by the collar.
That's okay.
Oh.
I can see on that.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead then.
I will. Modded 20.
Modded 20. He kind of swipes for you, and you step back, and he puts his hands together. He kind of recoils from it. He puts his hands. They're both like cupped. He's like, "Please, please, please, just do you have it? Oh God. Okay. He kind of puts his hands on his head, and he's like swishing back and forth. The ash is still on the shoe, by the way. And he kind of takes a step, and then he kind of looks at his foot for a second. He's like, oh, that was. Anyway, listen. If you robbed that caravan, from what we know from the investigation of the ruins that gang did, we don't even know their fucking name, and he points like kind of in a direction that doesn't seem to really exist. There's not anything where he's pointing. This gang, when they came in, we had recon. They inspected it. They did not look happy. So you have got to tell me, for your own safety and for the safety of the town you're standing in right now, you didn't steal anything. Because if you're not telling the truth, that's a very big problem. Not only for you, but for us, as I've said a couple times now. So please be truthful with me.
I didn't steal anything.
Could you roll deception to see if he believes
I'm
that?
not lying!
Technically, she didn't steal anything.
Okay. He still kind of looks at you, and he turns to his other druid friends. He kind of.
I can roll persuasion if you really want, but I'm not lying.
Sorry, I was trying to snap. He kind of, he snaps twice, and he's like, okay, sweep around, check the roof if we need to. They're probably still around here. And he turns to you, and he maintains direct eye contact with you, and he says, "Listen, I really didn't want to have to do that, but this is something way bigger than what you know, and I'd rather we not have an issue. We're not going to hurt him. If we find your friends, we really need that sword, because if we don't give it to him or even study it, we're not going to figure out why that is like that, and we might all die. Do you even know what that sword is?" One of your friends had to steal it.
I don't have a sword.
You notice as you're talking, 4 of the druids stand up. 2 of them kind of push past the one in the door to look outside. They're looking out in the front yard, and you hear one of them walk out a back door, and another follow behind him. And so you hear one of them grab onto a back wall. This bitch is scaling the wall. And
Oh my God.
you can hear it faintly. in the back because he's climbing up the back wall, but he's scaling the wall. This one was more muscular, who you saw leave from behind. The other one, you know, you can kind of spot him through the back door. He's kind of like looking around the backyard a little. And Lepore and Shu, this man is coming up the wall. So unless you can roll the most convincing stealth on a very tall building with only one chimney, which is straight in the middle.
I'm around the side, not on top.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not on top. I'm around the side. I went
okay.
like around the corner.
Well, Shu, if you gotta roll really good because there's one chimney in the middle of this building. It's not billowing out any smoke, and it's straight in the middle of this flat roof.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Because Shu's movement speed is 30, so I'm trying to think if there's like a logical roll I can do.
There is
to get him
about,
out.
I would say since you didn't specify, you're standing like near the middle, so there's maybe like less than not less than a foot, but like a foot or so in between you and the chimney, but that's about all there is to hide behind unless you know.
Can you fly?
You can fly, but
Yeah,
How
I
big
can
is this
fly.
chimney?
I mean, the chimney, I'd
How
say
tall
the
up is
chimney's
it?
like not 5, like
Look, is it
2.5
big enough for,
feet tall.
like, Shu?
Shu would have to like
fly at 30. My speed is 30 feet.
Shu would have to like scrunch up into a little ball to be able to hide behind this.
No, I'm saying in it.
In it? Like how wide is it on the inside?
In it.
Yeah.
It's about
Yeah.
it's about a 3 foot by 3 foot size. So depending on how big you are, you might be able to fit in there. But you also got to know this is a chimney, and usually chimneys lead into a building.
Inside, yeah, that's the issue. Shu would have to be able to. I mean, he technically has little talons. He might be able to latch
hang
on.
on.
While you make your decision, and this guy is like, he takes another few like stabs at the wall. You kind of hear him slide down, and he goes, and then he like continues. He clearly slipped a little. Lepore, you have a problem because the other druid that went out the back door is now coming around. Which side of the building do you say you go around, or did you just say
I went around
side?
the right side. Let's say. I didn't say left
He
to the right
is
side.
going around. He's finished like looking down the left side of the building, and he's making his way over to the right side of the building. And you can notice his cloak like kind of clipping over, the side of the wall you're hiding on, and he's about to turn and look at you.
Wait, zombie, I have an idea. Hold up. I need to check to see if I have the materials to do what I want.
Real quick,
I can see
how
you're doing this while you're holding onto a shoe.
how tall is the building again?
Oh, no, I've flown away.
How tall is the building again, zombie?
The building's about 10 foot tall. It's 1 story. Uh-oh.
So be careful.
Okay, so the guy hasn't gotten up to the top of the roof yet, right?
No, he's working on it, though.
All right, fantastic. So, I want to use
Both of
rabbit
you
hop.
in the chimney.
I want to use rabbit hop, jump onto the roof, run over to where he's going, and I have a flask of oil and I want to pour it down the wall where he's climbing up.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
We're just taking a deeper hole.
so wait. Go through that slower with me. You're going to jump up to the top of the roof.
Yes,
And
which
then
I have
you're going
rabbit
to-
hop, which is 5 times my proficiency, which is 10.
So you're then
Look,
going to rush over to where the guy's climbing up and pour oil in his eyes.
No, not on the eyes. I'm basically gonna like hide behind a ledge so he can't see me, and then on the ledge pour the oil so it then drips down and onto the wall so he can't get a grip on the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a stealth check so that no one notices you landing on the building. And then we'll go from there.
All right.
Because I mean, obviously that'll make some noise unless you're
10 plus 8, 18.
You kind of land on the building. It's not loud enough for any of them to notice. That guy is now crossed and he's turned. He's kind of looking around. And you rush over. This guy, he's still climbing up the wall. So do you peek your head over the wall, or do you
No.
just hold your hand out?
I don't hold my hand out. I literally on the like side of the roof. I pour it on the top edge, so it then trickles down onto the side of the wall.
The roof isn't slanted.
No, as in like if it's flat, even it'll then like spread out and then go onto the wall.
You're just gonna dump oil straight onto the roof and hope it goes on the wall?
On the corner, on the very corner, so it goes onto the wall.
It would. That's how gravity works, zombie.
Yeah.
Corner?
It would then
Yeah.
go off the edge and stick to the wall and go down the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you pour it on the corner... What?
Not on the corner.
Do we need to pull up like water videos?
I'm
So
confused.
it's like spilling
Alright,
over
alright, you ready? You ready? I'm gonna
like,
I'm gonna
genuinely-
stream this as I draw. I'm drawing so I can stream. You ready? Ready?
I'm
Tune into the
genuinely
live stream.
confused. Hold
Right,
on,
ready?
I'm tuning into this live stream. Hold on. I'm confused.
Alright,
You pour it
so
in the corner? What?
this is the corner of the wall.
Okay.
This guy's climbing up here.
Okay.
Right? I'm gonna be here. Let me do the funny hat. And basically pour oil here, so it then spreads out and then drips down the side of the wall.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Sorry, I don't know why I needed a diagram. I'm a dumb bitch. So okay.
great.
But
Thank
would you
you.
say any like part of you goes over
I
the
have
wall?
black gloves, which I will let show.
Okay.
Give it
So
a
this
try.
guy is looking straight up at the top, and he sees like part of this black glove kind of peek out.
Why is he looking up at the top? Isn't he trying to grab onto the wall?
He's trying to grab onto the.
Handle.
He's looking where he's going. I mean, clearly this guy's experienced with climbing the wall, and he sees
He's already slipped once.
this black. Well, okay, but anybody can make mistakes. Shush, Sonny. He sees this black glove kind of go down and pour oil, and it trickles down the wall. He kind of like, and he slips as he like reaches his hands out further to avoid where the oil is trickling down the wall, and then he jumps off. He lands, because it wasn't that far of a drop from where he was, and he runs to the other guy and he shouts, "There's someone up there!" And then every single one of them turn, and immediately they all run back inside, and then the guy who's watching Tempest is like, he gives you like a disappointed look, like,
Hey, I didn't lie about anything.
well, clearly you did, because your friends are on the roof. Wait.
I didn't say that I knew where they were. I didn't know.
If there's you, who are probably the elf in this scenario, and then probably the two, maybe just the one on the. Well, I don't know what they are. He's kind of deep in thought as you notice like the muscular druid walk up to the leader. He kind of whispers something, and you're like, and then what little you could see of him reaches over and pulls a lever, and from behind his chair opens a little compartment, and they take out a ladder from there just in case. Just in case.
I'm gonna
they have a
like
ladder.
turn to Shu and just point upwards.
Point up.
Do you want Shu to grab?
Do we want to go on
They're
an
still
adventure?
these druids are still like pulling the
Fly
ladder
away,
out.
you two.
Yeah, they're all, but this is the thing. They're all inside. No one's looking at the roof currently. If we go up and away, they aren't gonna see us.
Yeah, go.
Okay.
So I'm like pointing to the Shu.
You guys, go!
Where are you,
Yeah.
Ash, by the way? Where are you at this point? Are you still in the shoe?
I am off of the shoe, but
Just
I'm like
flying
next.
invisible near me. Like
I'm invisible next to Tempest.
Okay. Are you flying or anything? Anything that would make you noticeable?
Nope.
Good lord.
I'm just
Okay.
vibing.
flying would make note of what?
Because your wings are flapping and there would be a little bit of air
No.
blowing your face. Okay, so Shu and Lepori, what are you two doing now that you're on the roof?
I'm
Okay.
I'm going to Shu and pointing upwards.
Shu, after their lovely hand signal many sessions ago, understands this and like gets his wings out. Is there anywhere like he can grab Lepori without it being like uncomfortable? Like where? How do you want him to grab?
Doesn't matter. Do it, whatever. They're bounty
Alright.
hunter. They've been in worse.
Yeah, I don't know how he grabs him, but they're grabbing on, and up in the air they go.
How
Oh,
high
30 feet.
up are you? 30 feet?
his movement speed is 30 feet, so yeah.
Oh
You
boy,
can go
so
30
you're
feet
all
that turn.
40 feet in the air right now because you flew off of a building. I'd like to let you know, Shu, that if you drop Lepori, unless Lepori has some, or unless they have some kind of ability that makes them not
Shu?
take fall damage,
I know.
Maybe
I know.
Maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. I do.
so these guys as they do this, they come walking out, and how noisy would you say your wings flapping are, Shu? Because you're sitting in one place.
Pretty sure, if I remember right, for Owlins, they have a thing which just says they're silent.
Oh, they're silent when they're okay, sorry,
Unless I'm wrong.
I forgot
Like,
about that.
check the thing that gives you advantage on stealth. Because I think it says, like, oh, your wings are silent. You get advantage on stealth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you've gone 30 feet straight up, right? You didn't go in any other direction?
Yeah. We'll just go straight up.
Okay. So they bring the ladder out back. It takes about 3 of them to bring the ladder out back. They kind of smack it on the side, and you see them all climbing up. And as
Point
soon
away to the tree.
So,
Go.
well,
speed
hold
is-
on. As soon as
as
soon as one of them gets to the top, they kind of look side to side and look up to just see, like, the sun's glaring in his face, but he can kind of see, like, some figures, and he kind of points, but he can't really see.
I'm then pointing to the trees while also flipping them the middle finger from above. With my other hand.
Oh my
One
God.
hand's pointing to like the trees, the other hand's flipping them up from above.
Yeah, Shu follows. He's moving into the trees.
So this guy's like looking at you. He kind of like tracks your movement a little, and when the others get up there and they're also looking like straight at the sun like a bunch of dunces, as you dart to the trees, their eyes avert from the sun, and they notice you. And they were like, and they turned to one of the, they like, 2 of them turned to the muscular one, and they were like, they said like a rabbit and an owl, right? And then the other one turns and goes, he looks at the 2 of you as you dart to the trees, and they go, oh shit, yeah, that, did they just go in the trees? And the other 2 look at him and go,
it kind of looks like an owl or rabbit, not an owl and
So-
rabbit.
Question. Question.
Creature.
Zombie question.
yeah.
Would you count this as like a forest?
Yeah.
These trees?
He's
So-
zombie.
So
He's
the
zombie.
the trees that are around the trees that surround Terratona, they're not a very dense forest, but as you fly toward them, so Shu, are you gonna go straight through the in between the trees? Because the trees, despite what they look like on the map, only the greenery really covers like any sort of area. There is area in between the trees to weave through. I'd say no, it's not a forest because the trees are very sparse. It's just the greenery that is all around them.
I'd be pointing to the canopy in particular.
The canopy.
I
Thank
thought
you.
it was just like loads of different forests. I was pointing at. I like basically what would be lost in leaves.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
you can do that.
so are you going through the leaves, or are you trying to weave in between the space in the tree trunks?
You smack yourself with leaves.
So he's kind of weaving, but like closer to the top of the trees. Not super low down.
So you're close
Low
to the
down is a
trees.
bad idea. Yeah. He's probably like holding Lepori just a little closer.
Okay.
Just so
Hold
that
on,
Lepori doesn't get hit by anything.
let me look through my silly skills here.
I will be right back.
Make a perception check to notice what you're about to slap into.
Really? Huh?
If there's any small branches, can I slash at them before we go into them?
Well, you're near the top of the trees, right?
22.
Yeah, as in if there's small
22.
branches.
So as you fly towards it, you kind of like go back to a halt because you notice right above the trees there's this weird, like, it doesn't look like there's anything actually there, but this weird film in the air, almost as if some sort of magical effect is like blocking the trees, and you can't quite tell what it is, but you know that if you went any faster, you would have smacked right into it. And you can hear the druids from the other place going, this dumbass flew for the trees. They're all like giggling at you, and they're all laughing at you because they think
threw a
what
boomerang
you
at
did
one.
was really
Hey, zombie. Shu does not enjoy this bullying. And this might set off initiative, but I do not care.
Oh
Oh?
god.
Dora, I was
Shu-
gonna throw a bull bearing at that, right?
So
Oh.
Shu
Couple.
is kind of using the lower part of his body, like his legs, to hold on to Lepori.
Uh-oh.
And he uses his arms to grab his longbow.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also casting Hail of Thorns as he's doing
yeah.
this.
Okay,
yeah.
let me just find Hail of
Wait, how
Thorns.
far are they away? Just quick question.
Yeah, good question. How?
So I would say if you went straight up and you flew down toward the trees, I'd say
we can
that
hear them. We can hear them. So
you
they're
can
in-
hear them. So you're like see that space in between the main hall and the Druidic meeting or Druidic gathering hall? I'd say you're like kind of right by the trees. There's like probably a 10 let's go with 12-foot distance between you and them. There are 4 of them,
Fantastic.
and they are all on the roof.
Okay, well, then seeing Shu pull out the crossbow, the bow, Lepori pulls out a dagger from like one of the shoes and is ready to throw it as well.
So Zombie, to explain Hail of Thorns for you. Okay, so I'm preparing it basically because it has to hit with my next attack.
Mm-hmm.
But my next hit with a ranged weapon, the spell creates a rain of thorns that sprouts from your weapon.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to my normal attack, the target, right, and every creature within 5 feet have to make a Dex saving throw. And if they fail, they take a 1d10.
Okay.
So it's everything around them, and since I am assuming there's a lot of them standing towards each other because they're giggling at
all
him,
right.
yeah.
So I'm gonna say you draw the bow.
So let me do my normal attack
Panda?
first.
Yeah.
Cue the battle music.
Okay.
Okay,
I want to be basically throwing the dagger at the same time, so either
Oh.
like basically if
I should-
I need to roll the
I should
hit
say
first.
everyone roll initiative actually real quick to see what happens
Initiative first.
Yeah. Ben, if you wouldn't mind, you know,
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're working on it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this bot. I don't know how this bot works.
Damn.
Everybody roll initiative.
Yes. Oh, sick. Wait, I didn't add my bonus. Hang on. What is my bonus?
basically the dagger's supposed to be either
4.
a
Okay. I need to.
distraction
10.
or using a distraction.
Oh,
Most likely a distraction, so it helps the other the arrow shot.
cool.
I believe for a couple minutes,
They
and you
decided
guys are
to-
having us roll initiative.
They,
Why?
they decided to fight, so
Okay, 25. I got a 25 for initiative.
Nope.
I got a 23.
It's fine.
You guys got yourself into this mess. I ain't doing anything.
oh, I
I
was
thought
still
you wanted
say,
to kill.
No, Ash, we were told we had to roll.
Fine, give me a minute.
Yeah. I mean, Ash,
I just
if it
got a
says-
nat 20, so that's a 24.
Listen, if it says anything, Shu was the one who started the battle because the guys were laughing at him.
Yeah. And then
hold
Lepori
on,
supported
I need
it.
to roll.
Pop off,
I need to
Dusty.
roll these idiots. I need to roll these idiots initiatives.
How far are we off the ground again?
You're about, I'd say, 10 feet off the ground.
That's it? Okay.
Or not 10 feet, sorry. I'd say you're about 15 feet off the ground, and you have about a 10-foot distance between them.
Okay.
Would be
Can we
like,
find something a little more
we
lighthearted? This
then
is like
we go
Final
into
Round.
initiative.
Yeah, I can.
Is that how we're doing
Hey, zombie.
Yeah.
This is a call that I need you to make.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to take out a weapon, would my weapon be visible?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Because I'd say that, like, also the sound of you drawing it would also alert people to your presence. Okay, what are all your initiatives?
Mine's at 24.
25.
Okay, so 25.
it? 23, 24, 25, 10.
Yours is 10.
Yeah, listen, he's just a
got
little
10.
flustered right now. Listen,
Wait,
he's just
so-
a little upset.
Wait, yours is 10? Uh-oh. Okay, Tempest,
Yeah.
what's yours?
23.
23. Oh,
It's fine. I can dodge. It's fine.
Y'all
I'm
are
safe.
gonna hate me, but
It's not good.
well, no. I mean, they're so
No,
none
as
of
in,
you
like,
go.
is the music good?
Oh, yeah, the music's fine.
Okay.
None of you actually go first, as
Did you beat a 25?
by one, actually,
Okay, well,
by one.
Okay, so I got
No.
a 19 plus 6, so if I got a nat 20,
Yeah.
I would have got it. That's
Yeah.
so funny.
So one of the druids, a skinnier one, he kind of notices this happening, and he claps his hands. Or, sorry, let me make it better. And he's like, fellas, we got issues. And all of them, they don't do anything, but they all, like, turn and look up to you. Let me find a good druid spell. And they all kind of turn to look up at you, and they all kind of notice you. And this guy, he holds out his hand, and... Sorry, I'm looking for a good druid spell because I didn't prepare for you all to fucking
Ooh.
fight them.
Hey,
You expected it, if I'm gonna be honest.
You should
We've tried to kill everything we've ran into.
So he kind of claps his
You
hands.
chose violence today. It's not our fault.
He kind of claps his hands, and he kind of like opens them back up, and he goes over to the muscular one, and he touches him. Clearly he did something magical, but you don't quite know what. And that's his action for the turn. So he claps his hands, he goes over to the muscular one, and he touches him. So that would mean it's 26.
Rough.
Question, what do I do if two have the same number?
The one with the higher
Dexterity fight. Okay, whoever has high dex.
Okay, let me
numbers.
find. Okay, so Panda, roll dex for me.
Mine's no, as in like the
No,
score.
like
so as in
number.
+4 or 18 or.
That's what the plus is.
Oh, well, this is
What's that guy's plus?
+3.
Okay, I have +4.
So,
Yeah,
okay.
So Panda goes first.
Alright.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh.
Huh, Captain. I have an idea.
Wow.
I have a funny idea.
Okay.
So how many druids are there again?
There are 4 on the roof that are currently fighting the 2 of you.
Okay, 4.
What are the rest of the people in the village doing?
That's pretty fine.
None of
Alright.
them, since this area is more, like, kind of locked off, or not locked off, but, like, farther away, none of them have noticed the fight yet.
Okay.
A fight that's happening right next to the
They'll
fucking
notice
tavern?
it. They'll notice it, but currently all
notice
that's happened is a guy has clapped his hands and casted something on someone, so...
Cool.
So zombie.
Nobody noticed the flying owl.
Yeah.
Can I use Shu as basically a swing to then launch myself and attack on them? Like basically to jump onto them using like rabbit hop as a bonus action. Or whatever.
Sure?
Amazing.
So wait, okay. You're swinging off of
Well, shoot, but like it's kind of just like a flavored rabbit hop, which is basically just as a bonus action I could jump another feet equal to 5 miles proficiency.
Okay, so you're going to jump toward them. Who are you, like,
Yeah.
are you trying to jump on them, or are you trying to jump
Yes,
near them?
I'm trying to jump onto them so I can get the sneak attack by stabbing them from the air.
It's not really a sneak attack. You're coming flying at
I
them.
mean,
They're
It
not
would be
gonna
kind of fun.
expect it, but they're gonna see
Sure.
you.
Hmm.
Let's say that'd be a regular attack if you did
stun
that.
them.
Stun them, maybe. Okay.
Actually,
Like, maybe get a little advantage, I don't know. Because you are kind of flying at them. It's a lot of force.
would I get like advantage or anything?
Yeah, I'd say you get it. I'd say you wouldn't get sneak attack, but you get advantage if you swung toward them.
Alright. Actually, instead of that, would I be able to basically try and do a roll, or like basically land onto the ground and do a roll to get down onto the ground?
You're going
Not
to
die.
the ground.
Yeah, basically, as in like hop off of shoe and try and like make it so I do a roll so I lessen the impact.
You're not attacking anyone.
Well, this is just like a movement action.
Okay, so you're
Whatever.
gonna. So I'd say that if you wanted to do that, you'd probably have to make it in an arc rather than a straight drop. Just.
Oh yeah,
to-
I'm not doing. Yeah, I'm not like
lessen
as in
your
I'm not doing the
momentum.
not doing the like swing anymore. Just like
Okay,
So I need to.
yeah, I'd say roll dex for that to see if you don't hurt anything.
That is a 26. Not 20 plus 6.
So you swing off of Shu, you roll, land perfectly on the ground, but all of the druids are up on the roof, and the ladder, you kind of landed near where you were hiding before, and the ladder is on the left. So if you're looking at the building from the backside, it's on the left side of the building where you poured the oil before, and the ladder is also up there. So you do have a way of getting up there other than jumping.
Okay, so I can just get up. So how far are they away from me?
Including the distance from you to the roof, I'd say they're like a little ways away, not like super far, but a little away from the ladder where they climbed up at, and they're on the roof. So if you like got up there and jumped up there near where the ladder would have gotten them, you're close to them.
How many feet?
Fuck, I don't know. I wouldn't even say feet. They're like mere inches from the ladder. Like
but how far am I away from the druid hut?
You have like landed on the ground, so I would say you're about 6 feet from the ladder.
Okay.
And Shu is still in the air.
And it's a 10 feet tall building.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna dash over, kick the ladder away, or push it over so they can't get back down. Because they have to take a 10-foot drop to get down.
I'll write that.
Does that what type of action is that?
I'm gonna say roll me strength and stealth, because this is a whole ladder. You're also 3 foot and have -4 as a modifier to strength. And you also have to do this. Are you trying to do it stealthily, or do you just want to knock it down?
I just want to knock it down.
Okay, then strength, because it's a big old tall ladder.
Down. So
And
I
you're
do want to.
also
Actually, I do want to do a
small.
stealthy. I see as I have a 28 stealth.
Okay. Well, I would need you to roll both.
Yeah, so the
Because-
strength was 11, which is 14 minus
Ah.
3. But the stealth is 28.
So
I didn't hurt.
you kick it a couple times, like, come on, and you're like kicking the bottom of it, trying to use your understanding of physics in order to knock it over. And eventually, you get it to knock over. It isn't going the direction you probably would have wanted it to, and it is coming down on you, but you do manage to kind of sidestep it, and also the other druids don't really notice that you did that. So they're still all focused on Shu, who's up in the air about to shoot at them.
I'm guessing that was a action or something.
Yeah. And take
Alright, then a bonus action, I'm gonna cunning action hide.
Cunning action hide. Where are you hiding?
Just like on the roof. Like, no, not on the roof. On the side of the building, so like just saddling myself up so like they don't know where I am when I attack next time.
Okay. Alright, so then you're hidden. That would make the next person be Ash.
The other-
Oh wait, no, the other
The other one.
we're gonna forget I said that. The other druid. So the other druid is the muscular one who if you could notice, had resistance casted on him. That's what the cantrip was that they casted. The druid from before is kind of like maintaining their concentration on them, and this guy pulls out his own bow, which no one took any chance to notice on his back, and he pulls it back and fires it. He doesn't do anything to it. He fires it at you. So I'm gonna have to roll for that.
At the owl.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, I need to look at the stat block I pulled up because, again, y'all fucking fought these people randomly.
I'm just saying, listen, he's a little flustered and upset. It's kind of uncool of them.
There's a
All I did
19
was
hit.
gaslight.
Yeah, 19
16 plus
hits.
3. Alright, it's a
Yeah.
regular bow, so I'm gonna have to ask you roll 1d4 damage, or not 1d4, what is it?
You rolled the damage.
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
listen, my
Wait,
brain's all over the place, because I'm trying, I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to TPK right now.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Hey, I'm doing great. I got this. I got this.
So the arrow slams straight into, I'd say, like, your lower chest, kind of like not in your intestines, but it hits you, and it strikes a vulnerable part of your armor, and you take 3 damage. So you're obviously, you got a recoil from this arrow being in you.
That, I will say, that was 1/3 of his damage.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no, I don't. I gotta remind everyone that Shu is our weakest party member with 9 HP total.
A little baby man.
Hey, you rolled like 1 on your health, didn't you?
You should know that.
I'm really
You
waiting
have
for that level up.
I have 19. You have
It's fine.
9.
We're not gonna take TPK, but wait. I have plans.
I need
Don't
my
worry about
dragon
I
it.
have
buddy.
ideas.
I
Mine
need
just
my
don't involve
helper.
murder like I like.
So now that that's happened, that does make the next
Ouch.
person to go Ash. So Ash,
Woo!
where are
Ash-
you? Right. So you're right by Tempest, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So what are you doing?
Oh god.
Here's the thing. I have 2 options right now.
You do.
You have a couple more options than that, but
You-
okay.
Yeah, a
you
lot
have
of
options
options.
that benefit me and options that make my plan harder. But you know what? Go for whatever you want. I can work off it.
No, what's your plan?
No. Go off whatever you want.
The 2 decisions that I see are I could just stay invisible and not engage,
So
and just
passing your
keep
turn.
myself invisible so that they think it's only just the 3 of you and not me here, so that if you guys need me, I can help.
Uh,
But
yeah.
or I could do something. I don't know what.
I don't know.
Sonny,
I know what I want to do.
Sonny, I need help. What do you need me to do?
Well, okay. It depends. Zombie. Is anybody inside?
Yeah, there's 2,
How
so
many-
there's 3 druids on the inside. One of them is still watching you because there were, or no, there's,
Well,
I
yeah.
said
There's the one
7.
that's watching me, and then
I
how
said
many else are in
7.
there?
So there's 4 on the outside. There's 2 on the inside who are just sitting with the leader. So there's 3 inside, 2 of the normal dudes, and then 1 guy who's also there. And then there's the one watching you. He's still standing there, unaware of what's going on.
Ugh. See, I also have options, Ash. So I don't know.
Well, it's Ash's turn, so you can't do anything.
Yeah. No, Ash was asking for help. Zombie.
Oh, well then.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to do.
I mean, maybe.
Well,
I mean, you have 2 options. You can either just
you
not.
can hold your turn if you want.
Yeah, you can
I'm
wait
gonna
back
hold
and
my
see
turn.
if.
I'm gonna
your
hold
turn.
my turn.
All right, you're gonna hold your turn. So that means no one in the party has gone. So everybody in the party's gone. So that leaves the other 2 druids. So
Not everyone in the party is gone.
yeah.
What?
So wait, not everybody? Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
But well, hold on.
Hey.
Actually, no, Vives, you don't get to go just yet because you
Yeah.
rolled a 10. Oh wait, no.
I also
Yeah,
got
that's
a
why I put you
23.
just.
I'm sorry. I have these like all mixed in. I gotta keep track of initiative. Shh, everybody shush. So Ash passes. Tempest, it is now your turn.
That's what.
It's now your turn.
Wait, can I do my turn after Tempest, please?
Yeah, you can.
I wasn't. aware
Thank
of that.
you.
That's what holding your turn means. Yeah.
Oh, well, duh.
Yeah, that means you can insert whenever. I have options. Most of those don't involve fighting, so I'm not gonna lie to all of y'all. I've got like 1 fighting spell.
Oh yeah, and you all don't even know the druids you've like angered. You don't know how good these guys are.
Yeah.
You don't know who you just made mad.
If I can voice my thought, my plan is just to see if I can get Shu to disengage. Because if I'm being honest, with a regular bow, taking 3 hits of damage, which
What if
once
that was-
again
what if
is
that
a
was-
third of his damage.
What if that was him just being nice? You don't know if shooting you with an arrow
Yeah,
is just him being
so
kind.
I
Just try to like get out of range. Try to get
Like,
further and
I would be
further.
like, can we surrender? Like, if I call them off, will you call yours off? Like,
I mean, they already said they didn't really want to hurt you. They're just concerned for you and themselves. So
I'd be like,
I'm
"Can
sure
you
with
call them off before they kill the owl. I'll make them stop.
okay, so
Like,
you're asking. So your turn is asking the guy who's watching you to get
hey,
them to
I
call
can
off.
talk if I want to talk. It's an action. It's like a free thing to do. Like,
Well, yeah, but I mean that's what you're doing, because then I'm gonna have to ask you to, go ahead, ask him, like in character.
look, if I get them to stop, will you get yours to stop?
Just the funniest idea. Sorry. Continue.
What do you mean mine to stop? What are you talking about? I don't.
Get them to stop shooting.
He kind of walks outside with you, and he like looks at Shu. He notices Shu's an arrow protruding from them. I mean, I could probably go get Grandavius, call him off. Yeah, are you gonna like admit you were lying? And he kind of gives you a stupid shit-eating grin, like, you gonna admit you were lying? Well, Tempest?
Can't wait for my turn.
Well, Tempest? Oh, God. Oh. He wasn't addressing you by name, by the way.
Just real quick question, zombie. The zombie sword short. Does it just look like a normal short sword, but it's just like magical?
It does look like a normal short sword on the outside, but it's really it's the wound. Wait a minute.
Yeah. What? What's up?
Nothing. No, I just realized what you might be doing.
I was just curious. Don't worry about it.
So I will say the only thing unique about that short sword, just to let you know now, is the short sword deals 1d4 plus 3, and you're gonna need to know that for later.
No.
That's it. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
You're gonna need to know. I'm a little nervous that I let you all steal it. I need to. Y'all steal everything.
That was your fault.
Try to kill everyone. This is your fault. This isn't even my fault. This is just you.
That's no.
I
This is
would
just you
never do
people.
anything wrong.
No, this is just
Right?
you people. You all do this.
You should have expected this.
Y'all immediately went to the one place that like didn't have anyone
I
around it.
didn't do anything.
Okay, you didn't do anything, but you went along with Tempest doing it. It's a little funny. It's a little funny though, I will admit. What? Where did Cindy
Hey,
go?
wait, no, not Panda. Why
It's
do I
just
keep
instinct.
asking Panda?
It's because if I need DK, you're instantly like, hey Panda. I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. My brain's so used to asking you about D&D stuff. Anyway, zombie.
Mm-hmm.
I need to ask about the barrier around the seed.
I'm gonna eat it.
Okay, what about it?
Is that like a part of the seed itself? Is that
No, the barrier seems to be coming from the pedestal. The seed is being suspended inside of it.
Most likely, it's a very important
And
seed,
the
and it's
chimney-
being corrupted.
And the chimney that I mentioned, by the way, is directly over top of it, so it can let the sunlight in.
You said it's like a lump on it, right? The thingy.
It does look like a lump, and it's spreading veins similar, not similar, but they don't look like what the sword did, but they're spreading things around it.
But it's like it's a lump on top of it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's
Okay,
definitely not a part of the seed.
Is it like a magical barrier, or is it
It's
like
magical.
part of the pedestal?
It's magical.
Okay.
Because you can, see the seed through it, and it's also suspended in midair.
This is me being stupid. With that guy, the bandits that were falling over, and one was the zombie.
Mm-hmm.
When we killed him, the thing started to go away, right? Like the veins.
When you kill them.
Okay. All right.
How long is Sunny
I was like, what time did it do it? At what point?
Oh, you were just determining when it did it, like after death.
Yeah, was it after death or was it when we did
So,
particular?
Should we just like skip Sunny's turn? Sunny's been gone for like a hot minute.
I think it's just something's happened. So, I don't know.
We'll give Sunny a couple more minutes. But is there any, Ash? I mean, is there anything else you want to know about the room? Anything about the seed at all?
Can you describe a little bit more of what the room looks like?
So as I said before, there's the large curved table around the pedestal. It looks like a U rather than like a whole circle. And this U has a bunch of chairs on it where all the druids were sitting before. There's stairs. There's like a little raised platform, and then there's stairs on either side of like the table. Sorry, I'm echoing through you. And those two side stairs go up to this raised platform, and on that platform there's the back door to leave through the through the back door, and then there's the chair where the leader is sitting. The leader of the druids, I mean.
What does the leader of the druids look like?
You didn't get a good look at him. You just got like a look of his feet, and you know he's wearing a cape.
Can I roll insight on him?
Are you still in view? I mean, you can only see his feet as well. You can't really see anything about him.
Well, I hear his feet. Hello, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay, I'm a little worried about Sunny. Sunny's been gone for like
I'm like over by the doorway still.
Okay, so unless you moved, you probably wouldn't be able to really get a good look at him, because again, you're short. You'd still probably only be able to see his feet from where you're standing. Okay, are we all in favor of me just like...
We can just hold it until it gets back. And then, like, hold the turn.
Alright,
Yeah.
Well, no, Sunny was kind of like ending the fight, so we can't really do that. Can't really hold a turn. Fuck. Okay. Shit, I don't know. Okay, do we want to wait for Sunny to come back for an unknown? Okay, alright, well,
Sunny's here.
never mind. I summoned
Alright,
Sunny.
cool.
Okay, so Sunny, you
Speak
remember...
of the devil.
You remember where we are? Where we were? He's giving you the shit. This guy who's watching you is watching the fight go on, and he's giving you a shit-eating grin like, you gonna admit you were lying? And then I'll go, I'll go stop the fight. You gonna admit it?
Sunny?
I'll admit you should have asked more better worded questions.
He gives you a blank stare, and he's like, do you want me to stop them from murdering your friend or
Look,
not?
okay, fine, I lied.
About?
My friend stealing the sword.
Okay, thank you. Now give me a minute, because if you awake Grandavius, we will have problems. And he kind of like rushes in, and he goes up to no, you don't. He goes up to him, and he kind of whispers like in his ear, and you can kind of like, you don't hear it as loudly, but you kind of hear a "stop it" in your head. It doesn't seem to be any kind of attack, just a command. And the druids on the roof... let me just... Panda, could you cut the bell?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, the druids on the roof, the one who was casting resistance, pulls back, and he sighs, and he just kind of looks like a little tired of this shit. The muscular one puts his bow back on his back, and the four of them climb down the ladder, and they kind of...
the ladder? Yeah.
Oh, well,
the ladder?
Not the ladder. They look down where the ladder is, and then
I walked around the corner away.
And then they all kind of look. They kind of look down where the ladder was, and they all just kind of like look at each other. And the muscular one jumps down first. He seems to land gracefully. He then catches the other three as they jump down and kind of like puts them down on the side. And now all four of them have walked back in. They're all sitting back at their table. Or this. 6 of them, and then the one that was watching Sunny kind of motions for Sunny to come inside and to like round up your friends. Shu, are you like wandering over to everyone right now? Are all of you like regrouping? I guess I should ask.
They have like
Shu probably
Shu is probably waiting until it is very clear that the other guys are moving back. Before he like lightly glides down. I can't say lightly because his wing or his side is kind of fucked up, but he gets to the ground.
Okay. You're not at the
And
door
he's
though.
coming. He's making his way back to the group.
I mean, you all can tend to him. I'm not gonna be mean.
Can I cast healing word on you?
Is that level 1 or is that a cantrip? Fuck.
Level 1.
That's a, okay. You what are your healing words? What words do you say to heal?
What are you healing me for?
God, you're so squishy.
Those are your healing words.
Are you going to like pet Shu as you like? Do you have to touch him as you do that, or is it just something you say?
It's the word, but I'll pet you just for fun.
Yeah. Shu is like leaning into you.
Okay, well, roll
not
what
happy
you
about
heal
this.
for me.
No, it's okay. It literally, I rolled a fucking 1, but it's okay.
Oh
Fine.
my
He's
god.
now
So
at 7 HP. He feels emotionally better, but his
still have
size
the arrow. You still have the arrow in you, by the
Cut
way.
out. No, Tony, cut out. Listen.
5 health.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
add your magic bonus,
Okay, cool. Okay, epic.
so it's 5.
Okay.
You got
He feels
5
much better now.
health added.
Arrow is also
Yeah,
still in
here's
your
what's better.
side, by the way. Might want to get that out.
Don't worry about
I'll take it out
Just kind
in a good, nice, light way.
it. Yeah.
So
He's not happy about this.
So he kind of motions for you all to come inside, and are you going to follow him in?
Awkwardly opening my pocket and looking around.
For Ash? Oh, Ash, are you gonna make yourself known?
Nope. I'm still
No?
I'm still
Okay.
staying hidden.
No?
Okay.
Alright, I'm just gonna put Chew on my shoulder and I'm walking in.
You're,
I have the owl. The owl's mine now.
you're just gonna
I'm
hold
following-
Shu.
Yeah, Shu will perch. Yeah. He'll do it.
Wait, is it possible that
I gave you
don't
the
wanna-
chance to dive into the pocket. You didn't take it.
wait, I want to get up onto the table, but I don't want to make myself known by flying.
Okay, they'll just, I'll just slam my fist down.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No.
Well. Oh shit! I just kicked my computer.
Can you Sunny, can you just walk very loudly?
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely making myself known. Like, yes, I just did the lying, but I'm walking with my head held high.
Okay.
I'll
All
just
right.
step in loud.
So we're going in all fancy.
So can I make it onto the table with how loud Tempest is being?
I would say yeah. Roll stealth at advantage.
How do I roll advantage? I forget.
You
Roll
just
twice,
roll.
take the higher.
Roll twice, take the higher.
All right, give me a second.
So, while Ash is rolling that, all three of you, currently 3 of you, step in. The guy who was watching you kind of looks at you. He says, he kind of motions
It's a
for...
22.
Okay, you get on the table without being noticed. And the 3 of you kind of walk in, and then they all kind of look at you. They all stand up, and they kind of all like group up to well, okay. The other ones sit down, but they're looking at you, and the one druid that was looking at you all, watching you all, stands, and he's kind of like, welcome to the Terratona Druid Society. Normally, we don't let anybody in here, but seeing as you all decided to mess with the runners, well... He kind of sheepishly looks over to the side, like he's annoyed by this. And he kind of points to the golden seed in the middle of the room, and he says, that seed in the middle of the room is why you can't leave through those trees, and we think that the sword you stole is the reason that it looks like how it does right now. So we greatly appreciate it if you, give it here so that it, A, doesn't fall in the wrong hands, and B, so we can make that not happen, because our leader's in a bit of a coma trying to make sure it doesn't kill everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Parade just kind of like pulls out a normal short sword and just stabs it into the table.
Here you go. I didn't know what it does. It was just a cool looking short sword.
But you
my
just
God.
stab it into the floor?
No, like I just like basically put it on the table.
Wait, is it
Wait, your
is it the
normal
real
sword?
one?
It is.
It's the real one.
Nope, it's not. I have
Oh.
a short sword of my own that I've had since the start.
Oh,
I put
Okay.
a normal
Oh
short
my
sword
God.
on the table while I keep the zombifying one in my bag. In my
You
like.
did say they
Yeah,
look the
this totally
same.
They look the same.
You did say they
so
look the same.
I did say that, but
Do you want me to roll
he,
sleight of hand?
he kind of no. You put it on the table. It's fine. He kind of like picks it up, and he looks at it a little, and he like
I have no idea what that does.
he's kind of like looking at it. He's looking for something, and then he walks over to another side of the room where there's a little bunny in a cage. You don't know why it's there. You don't know how it
But
got
are they
there.
gonna stab the
No,
bunny?
He
no,
kind of picks it up. Okay, hold
I'm
on,
gonna
hold on.
jump- I'm gonna
Everyone,
run
hold
over
on. No,
and pull a
no,
break
everybody,
back.
before you do
Don't
anything,
do that.
no, everybody shush. Everybody shush. Let me.
Zombie.
No. Everybody shush.
Zombie,
Let me say something.
Zombie,
Let me-
seriously though, if you are causing harm to that bunny, I'm gonna need you to change it because I can't witness.
You're gonna need
I
to
have
give us a
issues with it.
second before you
Okay.
stab it
Well,
to
no.
act.
That's why I said let me continue. And it seems to be like in a lone cage. There also seems to be like a door right next to this cage. Anyway, he kind of like has the short sword in one hand. He's like, come here, and he lets it get in his hand. He turns to all of you and he said, okay, so if we don't mind, I need you all to confirm to me that this is the real one, or I'm gonna have to test it. And he just
I
sort
run
of,
up to him, put my rape. It's like,
Don't you dare. This isn't about testing or anything. Don't.
hold on, let me just
This is cruelty.
That's
This is
the real
cruelty
sword.
against
I can tell you that.
Corey.
The real
Uh,
sword. I don't know what it does. I don't know what you're testing.
roll
But do not hurt that bunny.
roll a deception for me.
that'd be a 20. No, 22. It's 20.
A natural?
No, 18 plus 2. 20.
18 plus 2. So he's like, you seem pretty okay, maybe I'll believe you, but you seem pretty did you see it in action, you know? Did you see this sword
No.
stab anyone?
We saw a body. Well, actually, that's the thing.
Do you still
We
have
didn't
the
see
ra-
it
do
in
you still have the
action.
rapier
We
pointed
saw
at
a
him?
body. Huh?
Do you still have the rapier pointed at him?
No, I'll put it like back in the sheath.
No, so we were on our travels and we saw a body on the ground.
While you're
Is he-
speaking.
Is he still holding the bunny? Yeah,
While-
like let
while
us
you're
act too.
My
speaking-
hand's still on the like my rapier, just in the sheath.
He kind of like he had the sword held up at one point and he kind of moved it down. He kind of stomps his foot on the ground, and from the ground, which you can notice is dirt, a bit of dirt comes up and like it kind of flies towards your face, straight into your eyes, because he casted mold earth, and he said, and he just kind of looks at you and he says, "I'm not falling for that trick. Unless I test it right here, and I
He's
don't
still
know."
holding the bunny.
He's still holding him. He's not
I'm
done
going
anything.
over and I'm grabbing the bunny.
Make a dex check. Make a dex check, and depending on how you fast you do. But as you're doing that, he's like, unless I test this right now, and I know that it's the real sword,
I
I mean,
can tell you how I found it and the body that was zombified on the way we got there.
Zombie, I
Here's
have
what?
a
wait, hold on.
stretch to make.
okay.
Shu's favorite enemy is the undead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Considering that his favorite enemy is the undead,
What?
there may be, I feel like there's a way that he might be able to bullshit to be like, yeah, I'm.
Okay. Roll deception for me there. Roll deception for me there.
Deception.
We're just standing there and going like,
Yeah, so we found a zombified corpse on the way there that had like some blue stuff in its heart, like that seat over there.
18.
18.
Straight 18.
Do
I
I
have
get
no
the
bonus.
bunny or not?
Did you roll? I didn't hear you say
Yeah!
a number. What did you roll?
I said it!
What did you say?
On a 20!
Modded 20. You kind of snatch the rabbit from him, but you do it so fast, he only really feels the wind that comes off of it, and I'm assuming you're just holding the bunny. He kind of looks at his
I'll
hand.
keep this bunny close, okay?
He kind of puts his hand down, and he's just like, okay. Wait. So, sorry. Everybody was yelling at me. Shoot. Remind me what you just said to him.
So she rolled an 18 on this, and she was like, kind of babbling about, probably because there's a lot of panic going on. There's an animal at stake.
Okay.
But to make a clarified version, he's kind of like, I'm a ranger, like my favorite thing, like what I have advantage against is undead. That's what I'm like skilled in, and I can like truthfully tell you that sword is the one you're looking for.
He kind of looks at it. He kind of looks at it a little. He walks up to where his seat is. He pulls it back, and he chucks that bitch straight at the seed. The seed bats it off like it's nothing, and it lands on the floor, and he says, "You sure about that?"
You threw it as a force field. What the fuck do you think is gonna happen?
Yeah, like you.
Whatever.
He threw the
thought.
force field. Magical items can't do that.
Wait a second. Please tell me it didn't stab me. I'm on the table near that
No, it
thing.
doesn't. It didn't like it landed like on the other side of the table. The other druids are just kind of looking at it. They realize this sword has no threat to them.
I guess we found the wrong sword.
And he points toward the force field, and he says, the reason that force field is there is because that man, he points to the man who now you all can get a better look at. He's wearing a deer skull on his head, and it's got a flower crown on top of the deer skull, not on his head, but on the deer's head around the antlers. And he's got a large green cape draped on him. He's kind of like slouched in his chair, and he has this green, like almost fighter looking outfit, and he's slouched on the chair. He looks asleep almost, and as this guy points at him, he says, that man right there is attempting to maintain a magical force field to stop that, he points to the seed with the large corruption on it, from spreading any further, because that keeps the nature alive in the Consuian Highlands for as, long as it can. But if it gets corrupted, not only are we in trouble, but slowly, ever so slowly, will the Consuian Highlands die out because of the endless blood and magic. Recovering these lands was not an easy task. I mean, Jesus Christ, there's, 8 of us in here, and we don't even have a leader right now. That thing getting out is going to be bad. Anything you cut, burn, kill right now probably isn't going to come back through any natural cycle, because guess what? Some idiot lich had to start this stupid war. God, okay,
Okay, but how does the sword that you threw on the ground help? Are you able to cut the
sword
it
I
out?
threw at it was to test if it was the actual sword or not, because anything with magical properties, he kind of points his hand at it, he fires like a bolt, and it fizzles away at the shield. Anything magic related doesn't get through that.
And the sword just bounced off.
The sword would bounce off if it had any magical properties to it.
Oh, so the normal sword just went through.
This
I don't know why
normal
I thought you
sword
said it
went
bounced
through,
off.
and the
Okay.
corruption batted it off with one of its little
Well.
tentacles. So if that was the real sword, it would have bounced back and probably.
And I guess we have the wrong sword.
Yeah, we were just
Would you be able to cut the thing off of it?
No.
Cut through the little.
We've tried. Why do you think there are 8 and not 10 of us?
Are they dead?
Because you started with 8. I don't know. I don't
No,
like right.
they're just gravely
I have
injured.
another stretch to make.
There were some interns. We didn't really. There's some interns.
You
gotta
kill
wait
your
to see.
intern?
No. God, no, we didn't kill our interns. We were here, to stop that. But we had them, try to cut it, and they were they got a pay raise. We paid their hospital. They're fine. We healed them. It's okay.
And you almost killed your intern?
No, we didn't almost kill. Okay, well, one of them was a little sickly.
Zombie.
I think they'll be all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm keeping this funny.
Okay, hear me out, zombie. Hear me out, okay?
Mhm.
I am willing to spend my last spell slot to do this.
What are you gonna do?
I have a short sword.
Okay.
I technically don't have a spell for it, so this is why I'm saying I'm willing to just spend the thing no matter what. Can I try using Arcana? Because that's technically kind of like magic.
Listen, this is terrible.
It's technically a magical sword.
Well, hold on. This is I'm coming down in a second. This is terrible timing, but I have to go down and clean, and the fact that it's also 8:13 when we usually end sessions. I'm really sorry. I know I would love to continue. We'll leave off on that note, though, that you're about to
trying to make a fake enchanted sword.
I'm coming. I'm sorry. I gotta go like now. I'm sorry.
Bye,
Bye, everyone.
Bye.